What is going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Give me a quick audio check, if you will. Compare the audio with the vocals. Make sure everybody can hear everything all right. I really got to save my settings on that. What's going on, everybody? How's everyone doing? Have my phone playing in the background. Oh, we got Hair Force, Peacemaker, Antonella, Jen. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Make sure you're driving safe there, Jen. Hope the raids went well. Good shout out, Peacemaker. Get a like and a share out there. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and throw this up on Instagram. I am horrible at remembering to post things on Instagram. Been a pretty hectic day around here. Just trying to get everything ready. Can you guys hear me all right out there? Just checking. Call you Anthony. I will definitely attempt to remember that. I'm quite horrible with names, but I will make an attempt. If I happen to forget, please remind me. Got the post up. There we go. All right. How's everybody's week been going? Week been going good? Let me know. Get any interesting tech finds going around? And in words, any interesting new products you guys have been checking out? We're going to give some people a little bit more time to kick in today. But guys, ladies, gentlemen, who wants us? We're doing a little couple of giveaways tonight. Nothing crazy, but it's been a little bit since we did a giveaway. So if you guys want to see what we're giving away, I can give you a sneak peek. The sneak peek is going to be from a little ways away, though. Right about here. And the headphones. We're going to be giving those away tonight. We'll have a couple of stipulations. Gonna have to be some comments. Are you saying that you picked up a Harbor Freight 3-in-1 fan light power bank, Anthony? Oh, you picked one up last year? I got you. Well, as far as new tech goes, I picked up something. Well, a couple things. If you guys saw my S24 video, I think 12 people watched it. Oh, no. But I picked that up. That's going to help with the channel. Overhead camera quality is going to go up big time because I'm going to be using my new my older S22 Ultra for that. Not in today's video. Today's video, we're still kicking it with the S10 5G. I kind of forgot to set up the software on that. That's on me. We'll get it set up for next stream, though, for sure. And something I thought would be kind of fun. I ordered this because I've actually ran into an issue with my brand new S24 Ultra already. Yep, I sure did. I have micro scratches on the screen. And with this new screen technology, I should not be getting micro scratches. And I have been crazy careful with this thing because I just got a screen protector on it the other day, or case. So I thought, let's get a microscope and let's check it out. And that last microscope we opened on here, I couldn't get the darn thing to work. So I ordered a decent one. Come on, focus in. No, we ain't going to focus. All right, we don't need to focus. It's a Niniyun 4K Wi-Fi Microscope Pro. So later in the video, we're going to hook this up. We're going to get it unboxed. We're going to check it out. And we're going to check some things out at 1,000 times zoom because that sounds fun. Who doesn't want to check that out, right? All right, got 7 kicking in here right now. Hopefully we get a few more as we go on. Just trying to send out the alerts here. Also, if there's any products anybody wanted to check out tonight, if we wanted to go through some things, let me know in the chat. We'll pull them up. We'll check them out. We'll go over them. You guys know how these streams normally go. Let's see here. I'm going to throw out an alert here real quick. Hey there, Cookie Monster. How's it going? How's it going? Yeah, this is kind of an interesting 4K camera. So when I looked into these microscopes here, I'll pull it up. Let me pull it up on Amazon here. So the prices are pretty reasonable on them. I mean, they're pretty cheap. Let's give it a shot here. Well, let's go here first. I might have something in the orders that can't be seen yet. Can't give away all of the surprises. All right. So this is the one I picked up. It was like 45 bucks. Has a pretty nice looking stand to it. Figured, heck yeah, you know. I don't want to go, you know, spend $400 on one, but I can definitely justify 45 bucks. You know, we get a couple of interesting things in, and you know, maybe it'll be fun to take them apart, start checking out the insides a little more. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing too many coins. I've thought about the whole coin collecting thing, but not sure that runs with tech too well. But yeah, we'll be getting this unboxed. We'll be checking it out here a little bit later in the stream. Also, good news, my computer is finally fixed. I don't have to worry about crashes. My overhead camera is stable. We are good to go on that. It was my processor. Yeah, Intel 13700K. It died on me after about a year. But we got it going. Looks like we might have Cyberbite back in the chat again here in a little bit too. Cyberbite is those, we gave away a couple of their mouses a few weeks ago. Gonna have a video coming out on their stuff here pretty soon. We got to get those. Also, if you guys haven't joined, make sure to hop on over to the Discord. Let me throw the invite down here. I realized that my invite code for Discord was a little messed up. I had it set to 7 days, so the first couple expired. But we'll get it going here. Let me throw it up in chat. For those who don't use Discord, don't worry about it. But if you use Discord, come on over. We're going to start getting a little more interactive with the Discord. We'll start doing a couple of giveaways there. You know, see how it goes. Brian Alt says, can I get some tech? Are you asking about the details of the giveaway, Brian? Or is that Brianne? Hard to tell with the letters kind of connected. because the details to the giveaway will be coming a little bit later in the stream. We'll probably wait till about 9:30. About 9:30, I'll give the details of the stream. It's going to involve a couple comments, you know, and then we'll do a random pick generator. So about 9:30, we'll do some comments, and we'll get it all sorted for the giveaway there. Evening Code Red, how you doing today? Where is Microscope? Microscope is right here in the box. We'll be unboxing that here in a little bit. Just want to give people a little time to trickle in case they want to see the unboxing process. Assuming that's what you mean, Anthony, by where is Microscope? All right, let's talk about some tech. So today I started doing the review for the Banggood power supply. I got it mostly filmed. I was going to post it today, but I got a little sidetracked. Let's just say I was thoroughly impressed. Let me pull it up here for those who don't know. We'll pop on over to the left screen monitor here. Let's see if I can find it just by searching. So it's a 200-watt solar generator that also comes with a solar panel. Banggood did send it over to me. That's it right there. Let's check it out. So this is the one I'm making the video on today. Without giving too much of the video away, I will say I was thoroughly impressed with this thing. Now, are there cheaper ways to make this setup? Maybe, but it's very price competitive. Solar panel that is included with it says it does up to 60 watts. And on a somewhat cloudy day, I was pulling in about 45 watts. So not too bad. Yep, so that video should be coming out tomorrow afternoon. So make sure to check it out, guys. But yeah, we tested it. It would actually push a little over 200 watts for a while. Did have its own protection built in. Pretty cool little power box. Let's see what other people might buy. Whoa, look at that one. Wow, that is not cheap. Who is this company here? I've never even heard of this company. Let's search them up. What do you guys think? Yeah, that's some pretty high-end stuff right there. That's pretty similar to EcoFlow. Yeah, they're not kidding there. Nice. All right, so you guys want to talk about the giveaway items a little bit? If you've been watching the channel for a while, you would have definitely seen them before on the channel. Where's my normals at? Jen, you still driving along listening? Hair Force, Peacemaker. Chat's real quiet tonight. What can we do to liven it up? Oh, my light died. Thought it got darker in here for a second. Did add a couple new songs to the playlist today too. Sorry guys, one sec. I'm just trying to edit the server profile here. Got to fix the members up so they have the ability to talk. Home now. Glad you made it safe. How were the Pokemon raids there? I don't know if I logged back into my account on here. I play every once in a while. I was playing quite a bit on vacation, you know, laying around, sitting at the airports. That's pretty nice. Okay. No, I am not logged back in on that phone yet. Have to check it out later. I think my highest CP is like 3,500. Good evening, Emil. How's it going tonight? Welcome to the stream. Let me grab the things that are going to be in the giveaway tonight. We can talk about it a little bit. Giveaway is not happening just yet. We'll be talking about the details here in a little bit. Give me 1 sec to grab them. I got to kind of adjust my screens. I have to use my top screen as my light. My light died. I forgot to charge it. Typical me. All right. So, first thing that's going to be on the giveaway docket for tonight is going to be these headphones from Gravistar. So we did a giveaway with the Gravistar stuff a while back, but I was left with the headphones. I don't know why they're not focusing in today. You know what? Let's try the overhead cam, see how it's handling the dark light. All right, there we go. So these right here, this is the case for the Gravistar headphones. And these are the actual headphones. So we gave away the power supply, and I was going to hang on to these, but I don't know. I just decided instead of me hanging on to these right here, why hang on to them when somebody can use them? You know, they're literally just going to sit on a shelf, because even though they sound really good, they're not. They don't have the rubber tips on them. Let's see if we can get this to focus. Come on. It ain't going to focus for me. That's all right. So they don't have the rubber tips on them. They're not like isolating headphones. And that's the kind I prefer. So I'm not really going to use them much. So we'll be giving away these. These are the Sirius P5s by Gravistar. And again, they're awesome headphones. But rather than have them sit on a shelf here, we'll do a giveaway on them. John, hey man, thanks for stopping in. Hope work goes out for you. Hope work goes well for you. Well, let's just say, oh, 1 sec. Let me search up here. I might have to turn my overhead light on after that one light died. Let me turn that on. 1 sec, guys. Yeah, the camera light kind of died on me. I forgot to charge it. So for the giveaway, though, we're going to have, a couple different options here. We're going to be doing these headphones right. I'm bad at this. Right there. Those headphones. Those are some wireless gaming headphones for PC or PlayStation 4 and 5, I believe. And then the Gravistar earbuds. So we might do both. Well, the requirement is going to be simple. You're going to have commented on one of my 3 most recent videos, but I'm not going to tell you which one. And you have to be present in the stream. So if you haven't commented on my latest 3 videos, better go comment on them now. But yeah, so if you've commented on the latest 3 videos, you got nothing to worry about. So you got to be in the stream, comment on the latest videos. Now, I think I'm only going to give away one or the other, and then I'll do another giveaway on the other one in a video coming up, just because not everybody can be here for the live streams, and I haven't done a giveaway in a video in quite a while, so I'd like to, include them. So whoever wins the giveaway will get to choose. Do they want the Gravistar headphones, or do they want the Bluetooth gaming headset? Blind Hauling with Holly, welcome to the chat. Your order is taking over 2 weeks, Air Force. I've never had a single team order take, I think 10 days is about the longest one I had. Did you check tracking on it? How's it looking? Also, for those just joining us, I just gave away a little bit of details to the giveaway. We'll talk about it here again in a little bit. A couple more things we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be unboxing this. This is my new 4K microscope. I bought this, for some more fun content for the channel. Thought it'd be kind of cool to zoom in and check things out up close. So we're going to be unboxing this and checking it out here in a little bit. And we're going to test it out. We're going to test and see if we can find the scratches in the screen of my brand new S24 Ultra that I've been crazy careful with. I'm starting to wonder if this is an issue with the phones, because I actually have a bunch of micro scratches already. And if you guys watched the review, you'd know they put a new coating and a new screen in these that's supposed to help and stop that from happening. No luck, though. No luck. I've had it for actual days. I think less than a week now. Yeah, there's a chance something could have gotten mixed up at the post office, Air Force. I wonder what it is. Keep me updated, though, when you finally get it. Let me know. All right. In the meantime, anybody got any interesting tech they want me to check out, look up, talk about? We can go over it on stream. I didn't have too many other plans tonight. I spent a lot of my day fixing my computer. I got it up and running. New processor is in and solid. It is rocking. So we probably won't have the longest stream tonight. Yeah, John, I've never liked the screen protectors. I don't like the way they feel. I know the tempered glass ones feel similar to a screen, but you'd think with the technology in these screens now that it would avoid those scratches, especially considering Samsung was all happy and talking about this new screen they've got. And don't get me wrong, I love the phone. I mean, the video quality on this thing, the AI features, it's phenomenal. I really do enjoy the phone. Like, the quality is amazing. Part of my next video coming out tomorrow, which is going to be the review of the Banggood power supply. I filmed part of it without even using the lav mic, and it sounded great. You know, Air Force, the best drones that I've actually still tested out right now are going to be the ones that I've already tested out on the channel. Alvin, if he happens to join us, he can attest to this on the drones that we already went over. But I haven't tested a lot of drones considering it's wintertime. I don't get out much. I do have one more to test called the Ruco. But there's a lot of drones out there. Honestly, it really depends on your budget. But if you have the money on the drones, it's probably still best to stick with one of the main companies or go with the one that I did. TJ's Woodworking Shop. What is TJ's Woodworking Shop? What's going on, man? How you doing? Oh, which company was it? Banggood? It is a bit of an odd name. So TJ's Woodworking Shop. I don't think I've seen you in the chat before, man. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. What kind of woodworking do you do? You know, Anthony, talking about RC jets, I actually had an RC company that wanted to sponsor a video a while back, but they didn't make the actual RC vehicles. They just made the parts. And I only own one RC car. It's a brushless lipo, some pre-built from Amazon. I used to be kind of big into them back in the day, but they wanted me to test and review a bunch of parts without a car to do it with. Ooh, Emil, depends on your price and budget. What would you say your price and budget is for this TV emulator box? Because I have a strong contender, but it's actually not Android. It's actually Windows. The Android ones are tough because you see so many different companies these days. Like, here, let's hop on over to Amazon. Let's talk this through because this is something kind of important if you're ever looking for an Android box. So if we just come on here and we just type in Android box in Amazon, right? A lot of these Android boxes here that they're selling are, God, they're probably 8 to 10 years old. They're probably 8 to 10 years old using super old processors. So if you guys are ever looking for an Android box, just pay attention to this part right here. This is kind of good to know. Now, for those who don't know what an Android box is, it is exactly what it sounds like, okay? An Android box is a little box that has Android on it. Same software as a lot of cell phones, but it's used to connect to your TV to watch and do things. But a lot of these ones, let's see if it'll even tell us the name of the processor. A lot of them are using like 10, 12-year-old processors, and they're charging way too much. So if 500 USD is your top, hands down, this is your one right here. This is the Blackstone MP80. This is a full i7 12th gen box. It has 16 gigs of RAM. It runs full Windows 11. I did a video on this thing. I would pick this over an Android box 10 times out of 10, especially if you have a budget over like $50. Now, if your budget's $50, okay, you're going to want to browse the Amazon ones. And don't get me wrong, you can find a good one on Amazon for that price. But so what a lot of people do with the Android box is they install programs on them. One, they either use them to take a non-smart TV and make it a smart TV. But with TV prices nowadays, it's so easy to just buy a smart TV and cheap. It doesn't make much sense. But a lot of people really want to use them for, let's just say, free TV. I don't want to go too into detail. I don't really know YouTube's policy on that stuff, so I'm not going to go crazy with it. But free TV, essentially. So you want a good, fast one. But there are just so many to choose from. But hands down, I'd probably go with Windows. But if you did still want an Android one, the trick is just go through the ones on Amazon and don't get one that has the software on it already. Just search YouTube, search Google. You can find a way to put the software on them pretty easy without being overcharged. Just check out a couple of these cheap ones. Try to find a processor that was made in the last 2 or 3 years. So if you go through and try to find the name of the processor, it's hard. Sometimes they don't have it. So this in here, H616 processor. So we're going to take this. We're going to search it. Now we can go in here. We can just click on a couple of the links. So if we type in release, try to find out when it was released, it doesn't quite tell us here. Yeah, you really just want to search and see when they were made. See, I'm not exactly sure. See, that's saying it's an all-winner H616 processor, right? And this is saying 2020. So if this was actually released in 2020, that would be great. But then you got to dig deeper. Like, is that really the name of the processor? Because it's a 1.5 gigahertz. So it's the Cortex A53. So we got to dig a little deeper. Now you look here. Boom. Right there. This says it is a processor that was released in 2020. It was not. That is a 2012 processor. That is not fast. That is going to be horrible. So just go through the steps. Do a little bit of searching. You'll find something decent. That's pretty cool. Small projects for Graph Store. All right, cool. What kind of RC plane you got there, Anthony? 3D Print said, I'd go Raspberry Pi for emulation. That is a fantastic idea. Actually, hold on. I have another idea for emulation. Let me find it. Now, this is a company. Let me see if I can find them. They emailed me a couple days ago. They're thinking about sponsoring a video. We're working out some details. But they have something kind of unique. I need to dig into it a little more. One sec. We're going to pull up their website. We're going to talk about Vobot here, guys. Yeah, Emil, this computer that I was just talking about, the video I did on it, that thing is way faster than a Shield. It does not have the gaming capacity, but as far as video goes, it's a lot faster. So this company wants me to review and check out this thing. So this is a clock emulator, PC stat readout. I don't know if it does video out, though. If it does video out, that might be kind of cool. I don't know. It's an all-in-one. I haven't dug too deep into it, but I know it has the ability to show computer specs, weather apps, all sorts of stuff going on. Pretty interesting. I'm kind of waiting. I'm waiting to hear back from them. You know, sometimes emails take a little bit longer back and forth, but what do you guys think? Should I get this thing and check it out? This 7-in-1 docking station? Yeah, it really does have a cool retro look to it. And I think the back is kind of see-through too, which I definitely dig that. It's got 3 different USB Type-C ports on it. HDMI. See, I don't know if that's HDMI in or out though. Now, if that's HDMI out and you can use this as like an emulator, like pass-through emulator, that would be awesome. It does look really cool though. It also does 90-watt charging, so that's pretty sick. Now, see right here. Let's see. HDMI port provides 4K 60 hertz high definition image, and yeah, but is it in or out? Like, will it do the emulators out, or is it just in? It might just be in. That might be what you're getting. You're running the USB Type-C to HDMI, getting some output, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, thanks for the sub, TJ, man. It's nice to have you. Yeah, I'm not even sure if this is actually for sale or not yet. This might be a pre-release kind of thing. I didn't see a link to any kind of Kickstarter. Looks like they have a whole bunch of products here. Very focused on clocks. What else we got here? The Halo. Yeah, I don't really need a ring light. What do we got? Yeah. And then the Solution. No idea what that is. Oh, okay. It's an IoT thing. It's like a connection type software. All right, rock on. Yeah, but they sent me an email, so I should probably check it out, I'm thinking. All right, we got a few more people kicking around in the chat, so we will go over the giveaways and how to win it. I think I said I'd do that at 9:30. It's 9:30 on the dot. All right, so giveaways. You're going to have an option to pick between one of two things. You saw them in the thumbnail, but we have the Sirius P5 headphones from Gravistar. Great headphones. I just don't want to leave them sitting on a shelf, and I already have my dailies. So these are going to be up for grabs. Or the SteelSeries headphones you see back there. They are the Arctis 7 Plus P wireless USB Type-C all-in-one kind of gaming headset for PC or PlayStation. So the winner will be able to choose one of the two. And the other one will be given away in a video coming up here real soon. So what you have to do to be eligible for the giveaway. Now, I'm going to pick the comment from my last 3 videos. I'm going to have to roll a few times because it's going to have to be the last 3 videos, but you're going to have to be present here in the live stream as well. So basically, I'm going to copy all 3 of those videos, all the comments. If you haven't commented yet, go get those comments in now on my last 3 videos. I haven't decided which one I'm going to pick yet. So that's the trick. Hey, I got to get them comments somehow. Yeah, so I'll be picking one of the last 3 videos. I'll be picking a random comment from them, and you have to be here in chat to win the giveaway. Then you get to pick one or the other. Also, has to be USA, Mexico, or Canada. I apologize if you're outside of those regions, but shipping overseas is just basically it would cost me more than the products themselves. So we got to stick in those regions. With that on the note, I say we hop in. We open up this 4K microscope and check it out. What do you guys say? Should we open up this microscope, do a little unboxing, and check it out? Also, I'm going to eat a little bit of my snack here. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I'm going to show you my favorite new snack, too. These crispy ramen toppings. You can find them on Amazon. These things are awesome. I freaking love these things. I also don't want to drown you guys out by opening them, so I'll open them down here. All right, let's go ahead and flip to the overhead. Lighting looks a little better with the top lights on. All right. Wow, that's a pretty thick owner's manual. There's a lot going on there. Oh, it's in multiple languages. Yeah, that makes sense. Looks like they got an app for it too. I'm going to be hooking up to the PC for this test today. All right, so let's check out the stand first. So there was a couple options of this one, and this one had what was called the upgraded stand. So a lot of people decided to buy this one, and so far it looks pretty solid. Wow, that's pretty nice. That's a solid aluminum stand. Look at that. Heck yeah. Got a little bit of mounting hardware here. Well, hey, those comments always help the videos, guys. See, Emil, the problem is it's not that I don't want to ship overseas. It's that a while back we did a cell phone giveaway. Cell phone was tiny, right? Well, comparatively, it's a tiny shipping box. And they wanted almost $200 to ship that overseas. Oh, yeah, check that out. So we have nice little graded here. It's kind of hard to see on this camera. We got the new overhead camera coming in next week, but you can adjust this up or down. That's pretty nice. Well, if you have that set up, we can work that out. If your friend has a way to ship it or something, we can work something out if you win. All right. Looks like we got to put on our little mount here. Okay. Let's do some assembly here right on the channel. Yeah, the base kind of does look like a phone. It's pretty similar in size, isn't it? All right, let's watch me to struggle. My installation struggle while I'm looking past my microphone right in front of my face. Yeah, it does appear to be extruded aluminum. It looks very similar to 8020. It's just a rounded version of it. I'll try to show it better on the main camera here in just a second. But yeah, definitely extruded aluminum on the raise and lower shaft for sure. And it looks like it's a two-piece setup. Well, probably more than two pieces. But yeah, so it's got, wow, that camera's horrible, guys. Don't worry, we got the new one coming. Let's try to show it on the main camera here. So we got the actual unit here. And then it looks like it's extruded aluminum. And this camera without the light on there, it is having trouble focusing up close. I mean, it's solid. It's not heavy, but it's not super light either. I mean, it weighs a lot more than a cell phone, I'll tell you that. All right, let me get this back to the top. We'll flip over to the other camera and we'll check out the actual camera itself. Yeah, the lights are way blown out on the top, and it's really hard for me to mess with the settings on this one. I can try real quick. Let me see if I can adjust it here. Where is my... There we go. Let's try it. I mean, see, even when I turn the... Well, no, that helped. That helped a bit. What do you guys say? Did that help? Crank the brightness down a little bit. Music should still be playing. Can you guys not... Oh, hold on. Can you guys not hear the music unless I'm in this mode? Or can you hear it? Let me know. If you guys can't hear it right here, I'll try to fix it. No music. Uh-oh. Well, that ain't right. All right, hold up. So you guys can't hear the music at all right now, huh? I got to get that right number. Okay. Let me know if the music comes back up there. And we'll keep moving on this in the meantime. So this... Oh, yeah, the light actually helped a lot there. This is the microscope. Yeah, just let me know if when I crank the music up, if it got any better there. Just throw me out a better, worse, or no music. Still no music. Okay, but can you guys hear the music right here? So can you guys hear the music in overhead mode or not at all? Great now. If I happen to forget All right. Okay, so both modes now. All right, let me know if it's still not working again because I really got to get these settings down. All right, so going back to this little guy. I mean, it looks pretty nice. Looks like, oh, dang it. I hate that. Micro USB on the back. Really? I bought the wrong one, I think. That'll be all right. All right, so inside, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it moves the actual camera up closer as it magnifies, so that's kind of neat. All right, let's throw it in. Looks like I need to set it right about here. Now I should be able to add this camera right in to the actual setup. That shouldn't be too hard to do. I mean, this is a pretty solid setup. I like it. Wonder if I have to download some software, if it'll just work. Let's plug it in and find out. Oh man, I wish I hadn't gotten the micro USB though. Man, I hate that connector. What a junky little connector. All right, let's see if we can power it right off of the back of my keyboard, because that's my closest USB port with data. All right, we'll put back to the main camera for a second. Here's what the setup looks like. Got a couple buttons on the side for the zoom and the lights. All right, let me see if I can add it. We're gonna be blanked out here for just a second. We'll throw these back in on this second one. All right, let me see if I can add this video input here. I know, John. I don't know why. Now I'm kind of worried the quality on it's going to be kind of junky, but we'll see. Link 4K. Nope, I'm going to have to download some software real quick. That's all right. We can rock this out. We can rock this out. Ain't no big deal. Ain't no thing. All right. We got to refer to the manual, guys. Figure out the name of this thing. Niniyun 4K. Yeah, there's a really good chance it's just old stock. I mean, this one had some of the better reviews on Amazon. But I'm going to tell you this. If it's horrible, I'm getting rid of this thing. I'll send it right back to Amazon. I'll pick a different one. All right. We got some software to download. Unverified file as always. Getting it installed here. Hey, it might be awesome. It says 4K. We'll see. All right, let me try to add the source in again. I don't see it just yet. I have another plan for that though. Give me one sec. As soon as I tried to open it, the first thing I got was unspecified error. Don't tell me that. All right. Might have to plug this into one of my actual USB ports back here. So far, not the easiest experience. We're getting there. We're getting there. More like strike 4. This should have been super easy to run. As soon as I open it. Unspecified error. Okay. No, it's saying it's supposed to be pretty easy to use here. There is a chance it's unhappy with the USB from my keyboard, though. So I just have to figure out what the heck I can unplug. I only have a few ports available with this short of a cable. So let me see here. Trying to remember what this third one goes to. What does this go to? Maybe I should just unplug it and see what it goes to. No. Where do you go? All right. If I lose audio 1 second, it's because I unplugged the wrong thing. That was my keyboard I unplugged. That's going to work well. All right. Well, we're going to need the keyboard, but we can get that back here. Oh, Anthony, if I don't want it, it's going to go right back to Amazon. I don't know if you've seen my views in the last month, but let's just say the unbox analysis budget's going to be a little lower this month. All right. Well, they are cheap. You can go buy one for about $45, but so far, I don't know if this is going to be the best one to buy. Okay. Light works. Light intensity works. But I am getting absolutely no camera feed from this thing. Well, that is no good. I really want this to work on here. All right. I might have to set up a device. Okay. Could have been a little bit of user error there. All right, hang on. I think we're doing something here. We're cooking with fire, as they would say. Let me clean off my camera here, or my phone before we try to crank it on. Let's get this sucker rolling. All right, I'm gonna pull up my screen for you guys, see what we can see here. All right, so what we're looking at right here, those are the individual LEDs on my phone. Okay, it's working. All right. Let me try to adjust the settings here, see if we can actually get this to 4K. Okay, well, hold on. How cool is that? The individual LEDs. It might be, but I cook with fire. All right, so if we zoom back out, you guys can see the phone. Okay, there we go. That is the actual screen there. So we can see like the micro scratches. Let me see if we can turn this off and find the actual scratch. Okay, right there. All right, so that's the scratch I want to check out on my S24. This is my brand new phone I got a couple of days ago. Let's see if we can get zoomed in on it. It's really hard not to focus on the individual LEDs. You know, it might have been clearer before I went to 4K. As weird as that sounds. Let's try cranking it back down for a second. Huh. So not the best of images, but you guys can see this scratch on here. No, it's not actually that big. Here, like, I doubt I will even be able to get this to actually focus in. But you can't see the scratch at all unless you catch it in the right. Let's go about right here. No, you can't see it at all in those cameras. It's actually hard to even see in person. It's just we're zoomed in like 1,000 times at that point. So the scratch definitely looks a lot bigger. Like, to give you guys an idea on the scratch, like we're basically, like, we're looking at the size. Like, those are individual pixels, right? Like, those are the individual tiny little pixels of an OLED screen that actually light up the phone. So if we zoom back a bit, let me find the scratch again. I believe it's right there. So if you compare it to the size of a pixel, like, you can see the pixels in the background there, right? So it's tiny. I mean, the scratch is 1 pixel wide, so it ain't too bad. Let's test this sucker out on some other things. What other cool things can we zoom into? Something that'll be a little easier to zoom into than a screen. I have something. 1 second. I have a case on it. I just don't do screen protectors. Let's see if we can get some crazy detail on this weird little thing. Ooh. All right. Maybe this should have been the giveaway. Get people to guess what we're zooming in on. Oh, that'd be fun. Joel spots, when I'm looking at the camera and the light and the reflections, I can see a few micro scratches like that when they reflect off the light. All right. If anybody can tell me what this is, I will give you something. But you get one guess. I could test something that's 3D printed, but that's not what this is. I hope that's not your guess. I'm going to grab something that's 3D printed to check out. But if anybody, now, if you've watched my previous streams, that's going to be your big hint. If you've watched them, you might know what this is. Take a second, think about it. It's going to be a hard one to guess. If you didn't see the old streams, you won't know what it is. Put hair. What are you trying to say? Let me grab some other things to check out underneath this. I will be right back after you guys guess this. I'm going to go grab something that's 3D printed so we can stick it under there too and kind of get a cool look at it. All right, let's check out these guesses. What do we got? All right. Nobody guessed it. This is the yellow power button. That's this. This is the power button from the Temu power bank I took apart on stream. Whoops. Yeah, it's this little thing right here. I can't get my camera to focus up close, but we'll try. No, once again, not focusing. But yeah, that's what that is. No, that was definitely not an easy one. All right. Hang on, let me All right, who can guess what that is? Oh, you guys can't even see it, so you definitely can't guess. Do we have any guesses on this one? There. That should make it easier. Yeah, you're right. It is a coin. I mean, this thing works. That is pretty cool. These buttons on the side don't seem to do anything, though. They're supposed to be able to, like, zoom in and out. The one button does save screenshots on the left side. Yeah, that one's a coin right there. That is pretty cool that it can zoom in that far, though. Let's try it if we go like this. See? So there's the coin there. Oh, there's a crack in the coin. Let's get that. Look at that. Well, that's pretty wild. There's a crack in my coin. I don't feel like that's zooming in that far, though. I feel like that should be able to go a lot further in. Yeah, I actually have a stupid amount of quarters saved because I watched some guy streaming one day. But, like, I feel like that should be able to zoom in a lot further than that, you know? I mean, don't get me wrong. That's still pretty impressive, but, like... Yeah, that's the crack right there. That is pretty neat. I mean, let me see if I can see that with my eyes. Nope. That is definitely not something I can see with the eyes. Okay, it's zooming in further than I thought. All right, let's check out something that I 3D printed. I'm kind of curious to see how this stuff looks real close. I've never messed with it. Wow, that looks pretty wild. That looks almost that looks like some kind of virus or something. That is weird. That is something that has been 3D printed. It looks like it's got junk all over it. How weird is that? Here, let me show you guys what it looks like out further. Even that close up looks weird. All right, I'm going to show you guys what we're looking at here real quick. We're looking at this. This is like a little 3D printed thing. We'll try the overhead camera. This is a 3D printed thing for, it's called a cable comb. It's for organizing cables. God, it's so weird, isn't it? Even that close in, that looks so weird. Let's see the back side of it. There, you can see the individual layers that were 3D printed. Now here, we'll try something that was a little more fine and finished. All right, let's dive in close. How weird is that? I mean, this thing is pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be I don't know if it's going to be the best quality one for the price. I might have to return this and try another one. I had something else I wanted to try over here too, and I forgot what it was. Oh, right. Well, there's no exposed part. I wanted to do an exposed PCB board, something I can get real close on. That's like a stick of RAM. Oh, hold on. I have an M.2 drive sitting up here somewhere. Let me find it. Well, we can't look at it if I can't find it. All right, can we hear me now? I hit the wrong button on the USB hub and it popped everything out. All right. That right there is how some fake carbon fiber looks up close. That's kind of cool. So you can see the way they do it. It's like they're actually imprinting it into the plastic. How odd is that? Hair Force, are you making more ball jokes over there? I got the joke the first time you used it. Listen. All right, listen. If you look close, I'm going to point something out. My hair grows across my whole head, all right? My hair ain't gone. I could grow it back out. It's just, man, it's so nice. It's so nice to not grow it out. You know, I think I do. Would you guys like to see some real carbon fiber under there? I think I got some real carbon fiber. Let me go grab a piece of it. I'll have to go snip a piece off real quick. Be right back. That's a cool idea. You know, it appears I have moved my real carbon fiber, and I can't find it. A knife edge. Oh, yeah. Good idea. I'll put the really nice knife, but in the meanwhile, I found this. Let's find a cool part of the board with a nice chip on it. How about the crazy one right in the middle? Let's get down lower. Yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't find the carbon fiber, but it might be something we have to check into soon. But if anybody can guess what this board goes to, I will say good job. Thanks for stopping in, Joel. Yeah, this is actually, I don't know, people want to guess, but it's pretty cool with how far it can zoom in. I just feel like it could be better. Could be better. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. I'm sitting here staring at this thing, you know, thinking you guys are looking at it too. All right. We'll start here. I'll show you guys this side first. Then we're going to flip it over and we'll check out the back. Oh, hey, look right there. That's probably why this one doesn't work. You guys see that? Once I tell you guys what it is, that right there is why this one doesn't work. Look at that. I actually found the error on the board. Yeah, that diode or resistor is chunked out. She is gonzo. Yes, Nibs Gaming, that would definitely be the problem. No doubt there. Yeah, well, there it is, guys. We found the problem. I mean, this thing's probably worth about $4, you know, working. So, not exactly the highest quality of items here. Let's see. Somebody guessed AS card, CPU, RAM chip. Oh, I have a micro soldering station. I could repair this in about 6 minutes. That would be pretty easy. But this isn't really worth fixing. All right. Maybe I might still try to get a better one because this is kind of fun now. It could almost be like a thing we do where we sit here and talk about stuff and microscope it. I don't know. It could be fun. This is a super old graphics card. This is an HD 3450, like old. Look at that sucker. That'd be kind of a fun game. Yeah, I would use the microscope to go through and check things out. Oh, no, I wouldn't use the microscope to solder that. I would find that one with my eyeball. Oh, I'm just trying to see if I'd be able to find it or not. Yep, I found it. Yeah, so I would have found that one without the microscope for sure. Yeah, but I keep a lot of these old graphics cards around. I got them in big lots, and I use them for nothing. They all just sit in a box. One day I figure I'll melt them down or build, I don't know, do something fun with them, you know? Oh, right, the knife. That's what we want to look at next. And I want to use the really sharp one, which I just used earlier to unbox my new processor. Again, if you guys like really high-end knives, go over and check out my buddy at Bilgewater Blades. It's about as quality as they get. All right. So here's my knife. I think I paid like $3.50 for this little guy, somewhere on there. So first, let's just check out the detail on the actual blade. Now, I don't know a lot about making knives, but I do know a lot about metal and metallurgy, and the consistency on this one, I'll show it to you guys, is... Oh, the music's not playing anymore either, is it? Good call. Not that one. Let's go to this one. Yeah, so the metallurgy, the consistency on this at this molecular level, or super tiny level, is impressive. Now let's check out the blade. Ooh, look at that beautiful edge. Look at that. Okay, that's cool to see. What do you guys think of that quality on that blade? Uh-oh. Looks like I got some gunk on it there. No damage, just like plastic. That is really cool. The Temu Gerber knife, Ian Cooper, was horrible. That thing was trash. The metal, I mean, it's solid, but that thing wouldn't hold. That thing wouldn't hold an edge for more than like 2 days. Honestly, it was actually the worst knife out of the entire bunch. Knives Are Life says, what do you consider a stel? What do you mean by that? Super stel. I have not put my hand under the microscope yet, Nibs. We could try that. Let's try the old. We'll do the old finger. That looks gross. I don't want to look at that. Why would you tell me to do that? My hands are gross. I don't know why I'm doing this. This is weird. Well, there's part of my finger. That's weird. I don't think I like that one. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Ian, actually, the other ones, the ones that looked like they had fake Damascus on them, those ones are still sharp as can be, and they get used all the time. What do I consider super steel? I mean, as far as super steel goes, I don't really know. I mean, there's so many different amalgamations that have gone since I went through college, you know. I believe this right here, I can't remember the name of it, but this is apparently one of the best metals for making a knife. Here, let's check out the quality and the handle work too. This knife is made by a buddy of mine. His website is Bilgewater Blades. He custom makes the knives. I unplugged my keyboard, so I cannot show you guys right now. But I will show you on the overhead cam here. He makes fully custom blades, like handcrafts them. Super nice. And welcome to the chat, Cyberbite. We were just kind of messing around with some stuff. Here is his emblem. Let's get that in there. Oh wow, it looks like he actually inlays this, like melts the metal and puts it in, I guess. It's kind of hard to tell. We're not checking for much here. We're kind of just testing out the microscope that we picked up. You know, want to do a little deeper dive into some things coming up. Yeah, I mean, most of the knives I used until I bought this one was actually from Temu, and they were all very cheap, but some of them have worked really good, but people kept giving me crap in my knife video, so I decided to buy one of these, and I have a buddy from the military. We served together, and he makes these from scratch. I do need to plug my keyboard back in, but I can't unplug any of the other stuff. That'll have to wait. But yeah, Bilgewater blades. If anybody wants to check them out, really, really solid quality. What we're looking at right here is actually his custom inlaid emblem. Let me see if I can zoom out and focus on it here at all. Let's try from up here. That is his his own personal branding right there. See, it's kind of like a skeleton wearing a hat. That's the branding he puts on each one of his knives. Yeah, he spent a lot of years making them, and now he does it, and he's just, it's impressive. Like, honestly, the entire quality of this thing is awesome. Look at the layers. You can see the different layers. That is just, that's unreal. Look at that. Sounds good. Knives are life. Thanks for joining us, man. You know, I'm not actually sure. I never asked him what it was made, but if we try to look at it, let's try to refocus on it here. It almost looks like it's a different metal melted into the surface. Try to center it. Like, it almost looks like it's a different metal melted into the surface. It doesn't look like it's laser etched, but it's really hard to tell. Yeah, I would type it in right now, but I had to unplug my keyboard to hook in the microphone knives. But it's called Bilgewater blades. Yeah, it is really crazy how nice and clean things look. And you get microscopic on them, and, well, they look like that. You know, it very well could be stamped and filled. I should ask him. I'm going to reach out. Yeah, stamped and filled would make sense. Otherwise, it'd be really hard to fill something on a level that small. So he probably stamps it, melts the other metal into it, fills it, and then sands it smooth or, you know, finishes it. Actually, I should send him a picture of that right there. Oh, weird. My mic isn't, or my main camera decided to turn off on me. One sec, guys. We'll have it back up in a minute. Yeah, that's a new one. Main camera doesn't normally turn off. Huh. We might be without a main camera for a second here. Yeah, he makes some pretty cool stuff. Yeah, my camera doesn't normally overheat, though. This is kind of a weird one. The way it's set up, it shouldn't overheat. One sec. Oh, it actually said too hot on there? Well, that's a nice new problem. Yeah, because the camera is actually back on, but Elgato's not picking it up. Okay. All right. Well, we'll get something on the screen for you guys to check out here while I mess with this for just a minute. Yeah, because the main camera is actually already back on, no problem, but not entirely sure how to reset it without closing OBS, which ends the stream. No, this microscope is actually from Amazon. We went over the unboxing of it just a little bit ago. Yeah, no worries, no worries. A little bit of a stream mishap here. Yeah, alrighty then. Well, that's going well, guys. That's going well. So this is the microscope here. It's 45 bucks. I would say it is actually about that clear. Well, I have a bit of a backup idea if I can't fix the camera. It won't be too bad. Will just take me a second to set it up. Let me set up that and we'll be back to it in just a second. The only saying I learned in the military was hurry up and wait. That was the saying I kept learning. Yeah, and unfortunately, this camera won't work through my my keyboard USB, and I'm out of ports. All right, we're gonna have to switch to this camera here. One sec, guys. Be right back. Okay, that's almost working like it's supposed to. We'll get there. Let me turn it around. One sec. Turning it around didn't do much. That's okay. I can fix this one. I can definitely fix this one. This is a good angle. Yeah, this is where I... Listen, I pulled the overhead camera down. I'm doing what I can. All right. Well, it's not my best option, but it works. Oh no. I think I need a couple more beers. All right, let me try to adjust one more thing on it here. That changed nothing. That works well. Yeah, so if we look over here, it looks better, but it's not exactly our best setup. You guys know what I mean? Oh man. Well, let's see how well this camera here works for us. Now, by next week, we're going to have our other camera, the S22 Ultra, as the new overhead camera. So if this were to happen when that was rocking, it would have been totally fine because that camera's awesome. But yeah, here's the microscope. At least this camera will focus on it. And yes, I did read the comment earlier about the what do you call it? The USB hub. The USB hub that I bought does power to one side and data to the other. So sometimes it's kind of weird. I can try it again though. Let's try it out. It's just kind of a weird hub. I didn't know it was going to be quite like that. Also, I think the problem is it's too darn hot in here. Let me turn that heat down. All right, so how's everyone doing tonight? You guys get all your did you guys get all of your wondrous chances in to go comment on the previous 3 videos to try to get in the giveaway? Also, speaking of giveaway, we're going to have a video coming out. I'm probably going to try to make it by Wednesday. You guys saw Cyberbyte in the chat. Cyberbyte's a really cool company. They're working on a lot of cool things I can't tell you about yet, but they already have their mice out. You know, the gaming mouse. I actually have one sitting right here, and you can't see it right now. But they're awesome. We're going to have a bunch of them that we're giving away. We're going to be giving them away in that video. It's just cool. It's something neat. Again, they seem like a really cool company. So even though they're not paying me, they should be. They should probably pay me because I'm awesome. No, but no, we'll be giving away a couple of their mice. What was I looking up? Oh, you wanted that link. Yeah, I got you, Anthony. One sec. I need like a 12-port hub. I need like a huge one because I'm always running out of USB ports. David Jones says, no brain link up. David Jones, what do we mean by that? Oh yeah, I wanted to check out and see if that that guy was working yet. Nope. No such luck. Maybe that's what he means. Maybe he means Neuralink. Huh. Yeah, this is quite the camera angle here, guys. It ain't too bad. Probably rotate it a little bit that way. Mr. Eli Fox, you enter the giveaway by commenting on my last 3 videos, because I'm going to pick one of those videos. I'm going to do a random comment pick from those 3 videos, but I'm not saying which one because I don't know yet. And then you have to be here live in chat. We're going to do that in about 10 minutes. So let's go over the giveaway items real quick, even though my other camera kind of ditched out on me here. This is working all right. The Sirius P5 headphones are option 1. Or let me grab the other ones because I haven't showed them off just yet. These are the SteelSeries Arctis 7 Plus P wireless gaming headset. That is the other option. Yeah, it is for US, Mexico, and Canada. Again, I have been trying to find a good way to ship overseas, but for those who live overseas, like 98% of the time, anything I try to ship overseas, it costs more than the actual product. Like, they wanted $200 to ship a cell phone. I'm like, I can't justify that. I'm just too small of a channel for now. I mean, once I get bigger and, you know, I'm starting to make real YouTube money, I will definitely try, for sure. But for now, got to stick to a realistic budget. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of the videos I do, like if you guys see a video and it says sponsored, a lot of the times what I mean by sponsored is they just send me the product for free to check out. Because, you know, I'm a smaller channel. I recognize that. It's okay. We'll get there day by day, you know. Yeah, so we'll be doing that giveaway here. I guess 8 minutes out now. And, you know, good luck to everybody. Let me turn off the other camera for now. I guess if it ain't going to connect back up, ain't no point in leaving it on for now. I was actually trying to set up the software I use to do this right here on my new phone, but it wanted me to pay for it again, so I need to figure out how to sign in. They did not make that one easy. Software works pretty good though. I mean, obviously, we're watching it right here. Although if I go to the right monitor for it, which is this one, it zooms me way in. I should probably fix that, huh? Let me fix that so I can just do that way. We're getting her. We're getting her dialed. There we go. We're dialed in. I'll have to fix it when I put it back to the overhead camera, but for now, that's a little bit easier than streaming my other screen, huh? Sorry, guys. 1 sec. I'm checking something out here. Actually, I did check out Sasquatch Syndicate a little bit. The folk. I didn't realize it was actually going to be folklore and potential sightings of Sasquatch. No, it's interesting. It's not entirely my cup of tea, but you know, it seemed to be done fairly well. And you said you work with them, right, on that content? Like, how do you help them? Like, what do you do with them? Hey, Cyberbite, if you guys are still here, let me know. I had a question for you. Also, everybody, just a real quick update. Don't forget to tune back in tomorrow. We'll have this video going live. This is the $200 solar generator with solar panel. Actually, my question to you, Cyberbite, was, so the people here, they like tech. But for the most part, well, I don't want to give anything away. Did you want to talk about any of your upcoming products at all? Or do you want to keep that on the down low for now? Either way is fine. I was just curious while we got a little tiny audience here. Yeah, the S10 5G did have a really good camera. It's got a 4K camera, shoots at 30 frames per second. I mean, we're filming in 4K right now, so it does look pretty decent for a pretty old phone. Now, does it compare to something like an S22 or an S24? No, but it's still pretty impressive. So something kind of exciting. So Cyberbite, they made those mice. It's one of their first products that's really hitting the market, and I was just really impressed with the quality considering newer company, newer setup, newer startup kind of thing going on. So they're actually in the process of designing a mechanical keyboard. Now, you guys know that I hate keyboards. I don't have keyboards just sitting all around hanging out. But I'm pretty excited to see what they come up with, and they're open to taking community feedback, and it's really neat. It's a neat idea. I like it. You know, Air Force, I would like to design or review some good thermal stuff, but even the cheap stuff's around $300. And as the channel grows, I just have to be mindful of my budget because, you know, YouTube views, they go up, they go down. You know, the last couple of months, they've been down, but that's okay. I don't have 20 keyboards. I have 18. Doesn't matter. It's fine. But yeah, no, I want to review some cool thermal and some cooler night vision stuff. It's a little out of the budget right now. We'll get there in time. Also, early this year sometime, I'm considering starting a second channel for camping. I'm thinking about doing some camping in like maybe a custom built truck or something. Looks like we're sitting at about 18 viewers right now. Still doesn't beat that one day. I think we had 40 was our highest that one day. That was pretty crazy. It would probably help if I had a little more interesting topics. It's okay. We're like I said, YouTube, it's a learning thing, right? We're all learning as we grow. Yes, as far as night vision, absolutely. But I didn't find any really good thermal options for under $100. All right, 2-minute warning. We got 2 minutes left until I pick the video with the comments for the giveaway. Well, Cyberbite, I watch quite a few camping channels where guys just go and they'll camp in their truck, you know. Not just Alaska in the wilderness either. I mean, I would be doing it in the wilderness, but I mean, camping with Steve, that guy's amazing. Then you have another guy, Mav. That his channel has absolutely exploded, and it would be so much fun to do. No names have been decided yet. What the Chuck? You're building an overlanding Jeep. Well, I have a Jeep that would actually probably work for overlanding really well, but it wouldn't work for sleeping because I don't have a rooftop tent. I have a 2004 Jeep Wrangler LJ on 35s, and it's a lot of fun. David Jones says, do you know anything about the trap for EMP-proof plug? EMP is an electromagnetic pulse, David Jones? Yeah, honestly, a lot of the ones I've watched lately, Cyberbite, they involve like camping in like weird vehicles, like a weird custom built truck, and it's just them camping, usually cooking food. I do watch one in the wilderness of Alaska. That one's super cool. Yeah. David Jones, there is not going to be anything you could ever put into a cigarette lighter to protect you from an electromagnetic pulse. An electromagnetic pulse sends a type of ion through the air that forces electricity to go through the actual lines, and it causes capacitors and stuff to blow out. That is what causes electromagnetic pulses, right? In order to shield from an EMP properly, you have to have actual physical shielding covering every ounce of whatever you're using. Nope, my Jeep actually has never been to a mall. I use my Jeep for trail riding pretty heavily. I like trail riding a lot. I am not super nice to my Jeep. But yeah, no, my Jeep is very rarely ever clean. It's usually muddy. It's usually in the trails. Here. That's my Jeep right there. That is how I use it. Hold on one sec. Let me try to do this. That ain't gonna work. But yeah, that's my Jeep there. Oh yeah, it is time to pick a name. You like your trail riding and your tech, huh, Chuck? Yeah, I would focus a lot on food. Honestly, I've thought about making a cooking channel itself a couple of times. I really like cooking. But my idea for actually starting the channel wouldn't actually be the Jeep. Let me see if I even have a picture of it. I don't. I bought a 1995 Ford F-150 with a plow on it. And it's neat, it's clean, and it will be fun to build something to. Yes, I like guns as well, Chuck. But it is not a sector of YouTube I want to touch into. All right, so let me go pick the video, and we will get a random checker going. I hope you guys have all commented on the last 3 videos, because I'm going to pick the one with the most comments. I decided I'm going to do the one with the most comments. Which one is it? Let's see. That would be the Temu Welder video. Not that many comments, only 33. All right, so rules for the giveaway. You got to be in chat. You have to have commented on this video. All right. Our winner is What the Chuck 9245. And I know he's here in chat. He was just talking a second ago. All right, What the Chuck, you have 2 choices, my friend. You have either the Sirius P5 headphones or the SteelSeries gaming headset that connects through a Wi-Fi dongle. It has a retractable mic as well. They're both worth roughly about the same price. Now, whatever one Chuck does not pick is still going to be going in a giveaway, but it is going to be in a video coming up later this week. Again, we got to give the people who don't have a chance to make the live streams a chance to win. Yep, so Chuck, which one do you want, man? Do you want, and if you want me to show you them more in detail, right now is the time. Let me know. I can pull them out if you didn't get a chance to see it earlier. The headset for the girlfriend would be great. Wait, the gaming headset or the Bluetooth headphones? Try to specify. Say gaming or Bluetooth. Throw that one out there for me. And I do have the box for both of them. The box for the gaming headphones is right here. I am not sure which one gets more on eBay. All right, the gaming headset it is. All right. Yeah, the SteelSeries. So what they are is they're actually a brand new open box pair too. And SteelSeries is also what I use. I use the Arctis Pro 7s myself with the built-in DAC, and they're awesome. Oh, Anthony, there are always giveaways on this channel. Matter of fact, Cyberbite right there in the chat sent me a bunch of their mice. I can show them off real quick. They're going to be all given away, too, to a bunch of different people. Hey, What the Chuck, do me a favor. I need you to reach out to me on Instagram if you could, my guy. I will give you my Instagram real quick. Oh, that ain't right. Oh, no wonder. I posted my live on the wrong Instagram account. Oh. No, it wouldn't work at all, David Jones. EMP shielding is very specific and it has to protect the wiring and the exposed PCBs. It is not something you could plug into a car later or anything like that. Wait, we got Jorge here? Where are you at? Did I miss his chat? Oh, I did miss your chat. What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, we already got a message here. Yeah, I will absolutely show off the mice here. And if you guys have any technical questions, we got Cyberbite here in the house. Yeah, you'd have to have a Faraday cage. Well, see, a Faraday cage, I don't think a Faraday cage is going to block an EMP because it doesn't quite run through radio waves. You'd have to have actual EMP shielding, which is a little more complex. I mean, it's the basic idea, but yeah. Yeah, glad to have you, man. Glad to have you. We did just do the one giveaway. Jorge, you won some stuff on the giveaway, didn't you, in the past? Let me grab the mice real quick, guys. All right. So, I will say it is unfortunate that one of their colors is currently being held back due to lack of demand because it was one of my favorite. It was the pink one. So we'll show off the rest of them. So this right here. And now these mice are under 20 bucks. Like, great quality, great color. Hopefully we see a wireless one. Cyberbite, are we going to see a wireless one in the future? Very nice quality. But we're going to be giving away all of these in the video. Oh, the pink is coming out this month. Very nice. So the pink's coming out too. Yeah, so we'll be giving away 2 of the black ones. And 2 of the blue ones. Now, if Cyberbite is willing to send me a replacement pink, I'll give that one away too. But if they don't have any replacements to send me, I got to keep this one for the collection because I like it. This thing's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I've always been a wired person up until recently I switched to wireless, but it's nice to have the option to go back and forth. So I look forward to their wireless ones coming out. Pretty hyped about that. Yep, these are the Color Storm Gaming Mouse. Here, I'll show you guys what it looks like lit up. They did a really great job with the color schemes. Here, check it out. It's not overbearing, but it has a really good look to it. A little hard to see in this camera. Again, sorry the other camera kind of conked out on us. Yeah, no problem. I like showing off things to companies that I like, you know? Well, of course the wife wants the pink. Look at that thing. That thing's freaking awesome. They'll be on sale this month. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the black and I love the blue, but for some reason the pink just really stands out to me. I love that color. Hopefully it gets more interest and they can keep working on it. I know. The pink is awesome. I don't know why. You know, I don't really own much of anything that's pink. It's just something about the color they chose for it. It stands out. It sticks with me. I wish this camera would focus better on this blue. Let me see if I can get it to focus a little better. Because it's kind of like a matte satin finish. And I like it. I like it a lot. Pretty sweet. And, you know, I wouldn't be recommending them too if they didn't work well. You know, I'm a gamer first and foremost. I need them to work. Anthony says he thinks I'm around girls too much. Well, in the other room's my girlfriend, and in the room next to me is my daughter and her daughter. So you might not be wrong. You might not be wrong. But hey, guys can like pink too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Oh, Hair Force. Thank you for the shout out and the idea. Appreciate it. No, nothing wrong with being around girls at all. But there's nothing wrong with liking pink as a guy either. It's okay. You just have to talk real deep when you... I'm just kidding. I'm not going there. I don't need to get canceled over saying the wrong thing. I'm going to just let that situation go. You know what? Now that we're using this camera, I might be able to show you guys my computer if the cable works right. Let's check it out. Now this is the build. There's normally a big glass panel on it, but I just replaced the processor today. But that is the beast. That is my wall-mounted monster. That is what I do all of my editing and work on. Isn't it pretty? Heck yeah, it is. Now I will fail to set the camera back down properly. Yeah, but my processor has been dying over the last month. It actually caused me a whole bunch of issues. I kept getting programs crashing. I couldn't edit videos. Whew. Matthew Cisco, what do you have in mind for your... Okay, so let me pull up a channel that kind of gave me the idea. Let me see if I can find a picture of his truck here. One sec. Here it is. Okay. One sec. I'll pull it up on the other screen. Okay, so this guy here, I've been watching this guy a lot lately, and he has this F350 with a custom-built camper on the back. I mean, it's awesome. Now, mine's not a 350, it's a 150, but I don't plan on building something quite that heavy either, so I don't think it'd be an issue. This guy's views are phenomenal. Oh, great. Look, now we get to see how my views have been. Oh, no, that's his views. Oh, wow, his views have been going down. My views are so small, they don't even track. Oh, no. No, but it's really cool. You can kind of see it in the picture here. No, it's just a small picture, but it's just, I really like the idea. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I like building stuff. I mean, I built the house I'm sitting in, so. So it has a topper on the back now, but I think it would be kind of fun to do what he did. Take off the truck bed, build a flatbed on the back, and then build like a mini house on there. I would do it with much lighter materials though. I'm not going to use giant heavy wood because, you know, F-150, it does have the 5.0 V8, so it's got a little power to it. And then you take the bed of the truck and you turn the bed of the truck into a trailer. Yeah, well, sort of. The house I live in right now, it used to be a convenience or a party store back in the day, and I bought it and used it as a shop. And then I built half of a house. I gutted the whole thing. I built every wall around me you see. I ran all the electrical, plumbing, everything. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I mean, I like building. I like working on stuff. You know, I have an engineering background. So it's kind of in the bones, you know. I'm always working on stuff. Actually, let me look for one picture here real quick. One sec. I was trying to find something here. I have the picture saved somewhere, but good luck on finding it. I have way too many files on my computer to find anything anymore. There it is. Okay. So if we hop on over to the left screen. So this is my setup here. And like, I don't know, I built this desk too. And because I couldn't find anything to fit the space. So I drove like 3 hours to buy this wood. It's a special black walnut. I planed the wood down myself. I leveled it in. I put it in. I built this. I ran all my cables through the wall. You'll notice in this picture there's no cables. Right now, it's an absolute disaster of cables right now. But in theory, they were all supposed to be behind the wall. I have about 80 videos. I don't know how many videos he has. Probably more. He's been doing it for years. No, when I was saying that my channel's been going slow, it's oh god, I think this last month has been my lowest views since July. But you know, it's all good. I've been kind of stepping out of the normal zone. Instead of just doing Temu videos, I've been kind of branching out. It's all good. It takes time. No problem whatsoever. I'm having a ton of fun doing it. I like doing these streams here with all of you guys. I have a lot of the same people here every time. Yeah, that guy has 562 videos. No, he has earned his place in the YouTube algorithm. That is for sure. Without a doubt. All right. So to recap, we opened up ourselves a new microscope. Now, the point of this microscope wasn't just for fun on this live stream. I was kind of hoping to use it in some of the future videos to check out some stuff we go through. I'm not sure if I'll hang on to this one. I might return this one and try a slightly more expensive one. We'll see. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, I have somewhere around 80 videos, I believe, if you include the lives as well. Yeah, I feel like I grew pretty quick. It was a decent year. Yeah, honestly, my channel, I think as of June of last year, I had 700 subscribers. So that's why my thumbnails still look kind of wonky sometimes and why my edits aren't the best. You know, I still have a lot of learning to do, but that's okay. That's all right. I'm still trying to find my place with thumbnails. Those are a tough one. Those are a tough one. But we'll just keep trying things and work with it. You know what I mean? And that's okay. I know that my channel's grown a lot faster than a lot of people's, and hey, I'm lucky for that. I'm lucky to have an audience like you guys. I need to just keep moving forward, you know, keep making videos. I'm going to keep investing what I make back into the channel. You know, even just with little things like this or with the new phone or new lights, you know, or the products we review, you know. It's fun. I enjoy it, and I'm going to be sticking around. Yeah, see, I have a lot of other interests though, Chuck. And it's troublesome because I'd love to make videos on like the Jeep, but if it's not kind of tech or product related, it's going to kind of mess up the algorithm on my channel. So that's why I'm thinking about starting a second channel. Now, I don't want to just start 2 or 3 other channels because then they're just going to be cash grabs. That's not what I'm looking for, you know? Sure, I want to make a business out of it. But at the same time, I also kind of want to start a channel about starting channels. I have ADHD, in case you guys didn't catch that one. I appreciate that, Jorge. Thank you very much. Yeah, so the thoughts I had. 1, camping video that involves reviewing tech as well, right? On another hand, I could almost mitigate that into this, but if I did a camping channel on its own, I could do the truck build with it. And then eventually I could get more vehicles and do different builds, right? Another idea is I could also add cooking to that because I kind of want to make cooking videos too. I watch Think Media all the time, and see, the problem with that is their advice is, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm not saying it's good. See, you got to look at Think Media with a grain of salt, right? Because their entire job is to give you the advice that they find good and to get more money for their channel. Like, they run it as a business, and nothing against them for that. It's just advice for each channel is so different as opposed to which thumbnails will work, which video ideas will work. So it's really hard to take advice from one place, you know? But I'm still learning, and I do still watch a lot of Think Media. Yeah, see, keywords, Anthony, is one thing that they say is almost useless. Actually, that's straight from the words of YouTube themselves. Keywords and tags and stuff like that, they do almost nothing, which is weird because that is what YouTube themselves actually said. See, YouTube occasionally will send out some of their team that works on the algorithm, and they will actually give straight up advice, and it was really cool to learn. Yeah, I mean, the survival and outdoors channel, I'd still be able to do products. I mean, especially the power boxes. I mean, at this point, I've got 5 or 6 power boxes, a bunch of different solar panels, and these companies send me this stuff. So on one hand, yes, I could just sell them, pocket the money, whatever. Or I could keep them, and then later down the road on this channel, I can do like a comparison video or my top 5 or something, you know. So it's kind of better to keep them. Plus, with all these power boxes I have, if the power ever goes out, I am covered. I can power everything in my house with the 2 boxes you can almost see in the camera. That one right down there on the floor, and then the one right up here on the desk. And I love power boxes. I like power boxes and keyboards. It's kind of the only things I'm collecting. Well, that and cell phones. Yeah, no, I guess I'm kind of collecting cell phones, but that's more or less for reviews. I actually have one here I want to show you guys, but I can't. I can't show it to you, and it's super cool. And the video will not be out until the beginning of next month. And I've already finished the video, but it's a phone that's not released yet. It's under $300, and it's crazy impressive. So just keep your eyes open for that one. I can't say anything about it specifically because of the NDA. So I can't, it's just, I'm excited about it. For the price, it's impressive. Yeah, and if I go camping, I think the main thing I would focus on with going camping is little improvements to the camping truck, and then obviously cooking. Like how much fun would it be to watch me go out in the middle of the woods and use Temu camping supplies to cook something crazy like a Wagyu steak? You know what I mean? I think that would be hilarious. I think it would be fun to do, and I can just go out, I can talk. It'd be kind of like the live streams in a way, just kind of talking about things. Appreciate that, Hair Force. Thank you. So what do you guys think? Should I keep this one, or should I try to jump up to the $70 or $80 version? Because this one's not bad. It can see some cool things. I feel like it could be better. Well, Chuck, that all depends on where I go camping. I live in Michigan, and there are a lot of places in the woods that my vehicles will go that cell phone service does not go. Sam Foster asks, what is the best thing you have bought on Temu and why? Well, Sam, I ask you to narrow down the question a little bit. One of my favorite things I bought is my Temu Power Box, just because it's cool, it looks cool, it's neat, it's useful, but it's not overall the most useful thing I bought. So that's kind of a tough question to answer. I did do a top 5 short. God, I think it has like 200,000 views. I wish shorts paid money. That'd be nice. That would help fund the channel a lot. The most useful has almost been the knives, just because of the amount of times I've used the Temu knives. I really like the keyboards. I have a couple of Temu keyboards that are really cool, but But yeah, Sam, it's kind of a toss up. And plus, God, I've ordered so many things from Temu at this point, it's almost hard to keep track of. well, Anthony, I appreciate the interest in getting some free stuff, but since I just bought this one on Amazon, like I said, I have to try to keep finances, in mind, because, I spend a lot of money on the channel. So things like this, if I were to not use it, I'd have to send it back. And yes, my shorts are monetized. Is that Ian Lane? Is that Ian or Lane? I think it's Lane, but, a short that gets 200,000 views has earned me about $3. Razer laptops are very solid, Cyberbyte, but when it comes to productivity, there's one laptop I kind of suggest overall if you'd like to see it. It's a little dusty because I was doing some drywall work in here recently. Now, there is a huge downside to this laptop, but productivity-wise, check this thing out. This is the Asus ZenBook Pro Duo, and it has a second screen on it. Well, let me see what's on the screen before I log in. So it has a second screen on it. Yeah, the Duo. And it's touchscreen, and the top is OLED, and the color accuracy on this thing is freaking phenomenal. Like, it is amazing. Hey, thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. Jen coming in with the first super chat of the night. But yeah, this thing, now, Cyberbyte, the biggest downside to this laptop, actually, it really annoys me. The biggest downside is that the RAM is soldered. So it's really powerful for now, but if you wanted to upgrade in the future, man, RAM's usually the easiest thing. So that is one big thing that Razer is going to have over them for sure, is I can't upgrade the RAM. And it only has 16 gigs of DDR5. Now, I did edit a couple videos on my trip to CES and stuff, and it worked great. But what about, a year or 2 years down the road when I'm trying to edit 8K video footage? Oh, we got another super chat. Thank you, Hair Force, man. Look at you guys. Appreciate it. Which Razer laptops are you guys using there, Cyberbyte? Like, do you know which graphics cards they have and whatnot? Yeah. I was actually hoping you were using the 2023s because they just went to the non-soldered RAM again. They did the non-soldered RAM a couple years ago. I think for like a month. It was weird. Hey, you know what? Even donating a penny helps the channel. Thank you very much. I appreciate both of you. Oh, yeah. The 4070 Mobile is a pretty solid card. Well, Emil, in this laptop that I just showed, there's not a lot of space for the memory. And the way they designed their custom board in there to fit everything, you don't want the RAM to be too far away from the processor. You need very specific size on those traces. Otherwise, you get some really weird issues. So if they run out of space and they don't have a spot to put the socketable RAM in that you can slot in, well, they usually will put it on the back of the board and solder the packages right to the board to keep the traces all the right size. Traces are the super tiny wires that run through the actual boards. It's all about optimizing performance in a way. And, the R&D to change up their entire layout might just be a little bit much for adding in something like sockets and redesigning the whole board. Yeah. Yeah, plus that too. If you want them to be super thin, like that laptop is really thin for the power it has. Like that thing I think actually has a 4070 in it as well. And it's really thin because the RAM is soldered right to the board. It was Gaelic. Oh, it is Ian. Gaelic. Are you Scottish there, Ian? Yeah, well, I don't know what would be considered good for shorts. Now, the best thing about the short is that it's got me a lot of subscribers. Hey, Star. What? Star always coming in, dropping them 20s. Man. You know what? Alvin's way behind now. We're going to have to tell Alvin that Star is taking over Alvin's spot. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you so much. No, you guys are all super helpful. I don't care if it's $1 or $20. I appreciate all of it. Thank you very much. And I put all of it right back into the channel any chance I can. I have not what? What did I miss? Okay, what is Nibs? Nibs Gaming says, I acquired a PC specialist build a while back, and they used some weird Vengeance RAM that I couldn't buy from anywhere else. Vengeance. Vengeance is a pretty popular brand, actually. Check this out. Where is it at? It should be. Yeah, this Trident Z RAM here is actually a version of Vengeance. Vengeance is Corsair. Corsair Vengeance RAM is phenomenal. Well, Alvin's not even here. I don't even know where he's at. I should text him and make sure he's okay. Anthony, I appreciate you being sub, man, and don't worry, man. You're 13. You seriously, nobody here has to donate at all. You know, I'm not going to respond to you any less just because you don't. It is 100% okay. Don't even worry about it, my man. I appreciate you being here and chatting with us. It's a lot of fun. It was a weird speed on it, one you couldn't get. Interesting. Do you remember how long ago is that? Is it the system you're in right now, Nibs? I'm extremely unreliable as well. I need to get a specific schedule for my videos. Like I need to set my days. I should set them to like Wednesday and Sunday maybe, and then do the live streams on Friday. Oh no. Oh no. We did not just lose the main cam. Hold on a second. Okay, it's back. I don't even know why that one just turned off. I have no idea. Hold on one sec. Oh, I can't even explain that one. Okay, so Nibs, if it's 3 years old, let me think here. God, what kind of weird speed wouldn't you be able to find though? I mean, 2666 megahertz was the basis 3 years ago. If you were running like, well, no, I'd probably be higher, probably 33 to 3400 megahertz. No, I'm using my phone. I don't know. My main camera, in case you guys didn't notice, my main camera is off right now. It actually overheated because I left the heat on in the room. Yeah, no, we'll have this all fixed by next week. Oh, the music's off again. No, thanks for the reminder. Hair Force, I do appreciate the reminders on the music. Because I like listening to it too. And I forget about it. And I'm like, wait, something's not here. Music should be kicking in any second. Redirect some of that PC cooling. Well, normally the camera doesn't overheat. It's just where my camera is sitting up here, my heater vent comes out of the ceiling straight down. Yeah, I did, Star. They're micro scratches. Like I said, they're really hard to see. We zoomed in on them on the microscope, and you could see they looked way bigger on the microscope. But I'd almost like to get a better microscope because I really wanna dial this down. I want to see if this is a problem because I've been crazy careful with this phone here, and there shouldn't be any scratches on this yet. Yes, this is the S24 Ultra right here with the new AI stuff. I did a video on it, but video on the S24 is not great for my channel. Apparently, it did horrible. I think I have just barely over 100 views on it. But no, the AI stuff on it, it's pretty cool. You guys want to see some of the AI stuff? I can try to hold it in front of the camera. What do you think? Here, let me guys show you something here. Hang on, got to get it set up. One sec. All right, so here, if we can get it to focus, you see the car in the picture? Well, if I hold it, I can pull the car out of the picture and save it as its own picture. That's part of the generative AI features. It's so cool. Yeah, you know, you're right. Somebody actually pointed something out to me, Cyberbyte, that I have this really bad habit of using the thumbnail and the title to say the same thing, and I need to space that out a little bit. Well, Ian, the scratches at 6, when I watched Jerry Rig Everything, it was more or less he didn't have scratches at 6. He had the metal actually wearing off on the screen at a 6, but it's weird. Yeah, I probably should change up the title a bit. Well, you know what, Cyberbyte? I will take the advice. Let me throw it out. Here, we'll try this title out. Let's see. We'll get aggressive with it. Here's the new title right here. I kind of wanted to put something at the end sarcastic like "prove me wrong." Yeah, titles and thumbnails are definitely something I need work on. There's no doubt about it. But so the cool thing about the one of the cool things about this is there's supposed to be a new glass here. This is supposed to be a new glass from Corning called what is it? Drawing a blank of the name, like shielded something. Either way, it's supposed to help with micro scratches, and within the first 3 days I have like 10 micro scratches, and this thing hasn't even been going in my pocket, not with anything else. Now see that I don't hate that title, but the problem with that title, Cyberbyte, is that implies that the iPhone 15 was better than the S23 Ultra, and technologically speaking, I don't think it was. Although, maybe I shouldn't ignore it just for that. Yeah, Gorilla Armor. Thank you, Star. The best surge protector? I don't think there's such a thing as the best one. I mean, there's more expensive ones, but there's cool looking ones, more useful ones. It's really about what's the best surge protector for you, David. Depends on where you need it, how many spots you need. I've got 14 different versions in this room alone between the setup here. Actually, let me show you some of that. Let me see if I still have that page up. One sec, guys. I'm just looking for something here real quick. I will catch up on chat in just 1 second, guys. I want to find this picture real quick. And since I reinstalled everything on my computer, I have lost a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't lose it. I don't know where it's at. It's not lost. I just can't find it. All right. So if we look at the left monitor here, like look at it. So if you look here, this is underneath my desk. I wanted to go crazy on the cable management. So right here, I have one surge protector. Right here, this is actually another surge protector. This one right here actually turns on my LED lights and my overhead speakers. And then right here, I have two more surge protectors. This empowers the speakers. This empowers a couple other things. So like, man, as far as answering that question, that is a tough question. But aside from the scratches on the phone, the camera on this thing, oh my God, it is the camera and mic quality. It's awesome. Now the AI features so far, the photo editing one's actually really cool, but I don't know how useful it's actually going to be. Well, Corning makes the Gorilla Glass, Air Force. That's the company who actually designs the Gorilla Glass that's been used on a whole bunch of phones for years. Yeah, Corning's a really big biotech type company. They make all sorts of things that go from liquid to solid. Very cool tech. You know, I'm actually not against that at all. So I've actually become friends with the guy who runs the channel Freaking Reviews. Super nice guy. James is awesome guy. A whole bunch of comments back when I first started said that we looked alike, and we kind of do, you know. But yeah, he's a super nice guy, and he's actually been giving me a couple ideas like that too. And he reviews stuff more like that. And I really like coffee. I like really cool dripping coffee makers. Cyberbyte, actually, I reviewed a coffee maker sort of in my CES video. There was a really cool one made by LG there. It looks like a freaking robot spaceship. It was neat. Yeah, no, that's a good idea though, because I actually do enjoy things like custom coffee type gear, and I think it's really cool, and I plan on ordering some stuff. I'm just 3 months behind on videos. I have a lot of stuff saved up for videos. Hey, you know what? There have been very few Temu products I've ordered that I regret. If anything, I have just been thoroughly impressed with most of the stuff for the price. But obviously a Temu coffee maker might be a little dangerous considering the heat, but actually, no, I ordered one coffee thing from Temu a while back, but it wasn't that neat. Hey, John, thanks for swinging in, man. Hope you have a great night at work. Hope it flies by for you. Oh, yeah, Anthony, I have surge protectors on everything in my entire house. Lately, there have been a lot of cool, different looking surge protectors popping up from completely unknown companies. I mean, the marketplace at Amazon is pretty unreal to look at. There's always so many different things going on there. Well, look at that. We're sitting at 21. 18650 battery. What do you mean, David? Oh, you know what? I ordered that stuff last time we did a live stream from Temu. I should check the shipping on it. But what about an 18650 there, David Jones? Oh yeah, 2933 megahertz was a pretty common size, but you probably would have been better off finding that on eBay back then as opposed to Amazon. Well, see, Ian, that all depends on what you're using them for. Now, if you need high discharge for like high intensity things, not just vapes, but there's a lot of other things that use high intensity discharge ones. I know for years Samsung was the top dog. I'll have to check out Molicel though. Normally, when I'm working with 18650s, I'm I'm like soldering or welding them into a new battery pack to fix like an e-bike or something. Because I have like 200 of them on stock. I'll have to check out that brand. I didn't even heard of it. Let me see. Switch accounts. Yeah, because we're going to be doing that battery bank video too. The one we all ordered from Temu. Yeah, it looks like so far none of them are out of stock. Do I have a tracking number on it yet? Yeah. That was the main thing with, I believe it was the Samsung ones. That's why they were some of the best ones for a long time. They were the, what were they, purple? I believe they were purple. The green ones were pretty good. Yeah, good to know. I'm just trying to see if I had a tracking number on that order. The one we did last week on the live stream when you guys picked a bunch of the stuff we were doing. Let's check the shipping. No tracking number, but it says shipped. Let's try it again. Track. Yeah, David, definitely read the chat about this. These guys seem to be a little further up on the 18650 cells, but it depends on the project. Like if you want to build yourself a home power wall or you want to build your own power bank that's going to use a whole bunch of cells, you might be better off looking at a place like AliExpress and ordering them there. Just expect a little bit of deviation in the actual numbers or the quality. You know what I mean? It is getting close to that time. I won't lie. Part of me really wants to play Call of Duty tonight now that I fixed my computer because I haven't played it in 2 months because my computer kept crashing. We still got a little bit more time though. I'm not running off just yet. Yeah, see, like when you want to go with the higher end prices, it's really hard to justify, $4 a cell as opposed to $1.25 a cell when you're going for something like a large format battery bank. Because that slight variation in amps isn't going to make much of a difference when you're using 300 or 400 cells. You know what I mean? That would be a fun project. Building a home power wall, that'd be fun. I'd be pretty entertained by that. Oh, if you buy them online, Ian, you can get 18650s a lot cheaper than $10. Let's see what the AliExpress prices are running. I know when I ordered my 200, I got them for like $1.50 a cell. And I've used those to repair some scooters and bikes that are still running today, 2 years later. Now, these here might not be the best quality ones, but like if you look here, you can get them as low as $1 a piece. And obviously some of these higher end ones, like some of these 100% originals, they're going to be using actual name brand ones. Just might be name brands we've never heard of. AliExpress is definitely one of the best places to get like massive amounts of 18650s though, just in my opinion. Because, most of those batteries, let's be honest, a lot of those batteries are made in China anyways, and those are going to come straight from the source. Yeah, they are, but I don't know. I guess I've just had really good luck. Like when I ordered my last ones on here, like I said, I ordered 200 of them. The first pack I had to replace, I replaced 9 out of like the 42 batteries that were in there. And it's an e-bike, high discharge, 1,000-watt e-bike. And that thing's probably had 180 miles put on it since, not a single issue. Yeah, see, Ian, the trick too is you got to be careful. Like, I mean, pick a middle ground, you know, check the seller feedback, right? And you like 95 cents is a little sketchy on the cheap side. So you really want to like click on them. You want to like try to look at the seller. Where is the seller information at here? I'm looking. Looks like they moved things around since last time I was here. So the seller's got 96 reviews. Again, you know, you just gotta be smart. Take your time, look through them, check some reviews. Me personally, I don't know if I'd go with the absolute cheapest one on the site, but you know, you can always find a middle ground. You know, there's plenty of safe batteries to buy. You just gotta choose wisely. Just choose wisely and do your research. You know. I know that with the ones I had, I got pretty lucky. They're solid. Yeah, see, like high discharge. Like back in the day, I used to vape. I had my big dual vape, and it had two 18650 batteries in it, and I bought some really cheap ones one time, and they caught on fire. So I kind of quit messing with all that. Because the biggest problem, let's see if we can pull up a picture, and I will explain. I don't know, why not? This could be fun. Let's show the people why those batteries can explode. Trying to find a nice big picture for us to use here. All right, we don't have a nice big picture to use. We have a small picture that I'm going to make big. So this is the inside of these type of batteries. Lithium ion, lithium phosphate, all of them kind of work the same, right? You have all these little tiny layers in here. Well, if they're built too crappily, you know, or too cheap, and these layers aren't lined right, they can perforate really easy. If these lines perforate, the battery can heat up and literally explode. And for high discharge, so let's say high discharge, you're pulling a lot of power from them. Those batteries are going to heat up. If they're using too cheap materials, they can't handle that heat. They expand too much, causing those little lines to rupture, and the cells converge, shorting out the battery, fire. Almost like instantly it starts up. It's pretty crazy. Yes, Ian, if I were building FPV drones, I would too. Hey, what do you do with the FPV drones? Do you have like a lot of them, or is it like a big thing with you? Yeah, I've always been very curious about the FPV drone world. I want to get one and try them. A lot of them are kind of pricey. You know, if you want a decent one, and obviously you want a decent one, you don't want latency causing you to crash. Let's see. Now, the best 18650s that I personally ever worked with was hands down the brand E-Fest. Those are high discharge, very high quality. I've been using them for years. They were very solid batteries. They're the purple ones. 3500 milliamp hour, 20 amp, 3.7 volts. You know, now that you say Molly cell, I probably have some. Let me look them up. I do have some Molly cells. Yes, I got about 6 of them. I don't remember what I was building with them, but I have them. I forgot to see it earlier. Where are you from, Ian? You from the States? I have some 6S batteries myself. Actually, they might be 3S for my one RC car. The RC car I bought years ago on Amazon, but that little sucker just refuses to die. Well, now that I see that they were, what is that, 400 pounds each or euros, my chat screen's kind of small. I can see that since you were saying that instead of dollars, you are not in the U.S. Scotland. Oh man, I do a really good Scottish accent. I'm not gonna do it here because I don't want to offend anybody. Scottish. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Because I feel like accents can sometimes offend people. I don't want to offend anybody. Oh, it's a fun one. And if I were really gonna do an accent, I'd probably do like an Irish one. You know, Irish. We Irishmen, something like that. But I'm not. We're not going there today. That'll be a different day. Yeah, there's a FPV is pretty popular, but it's just an investment I haven't jumped into yet. You know, FPV seems to be more for the enthusiasts over the person who just wants a drone that'll fly around. You know. Oh man. I don't really have a good European accent there, like as far as London goes, Nibs. Well, I might embarrass myself as well. That's also why I didn't do it. Aye, your blood type is O. That's O'Reilly then. O'Reilly blood type. That's good. Nice Irish then. No, I shouldn't be talking like this. Let's just kind of move past it then. Oh, yeah, so that happened. Hope nobody was offended. Don't cancel me. It was all in good fun. Oh, apostrophe. Oh, no. All right, but on that note, I think it is about time to get off here. It is almost 11:40, and I have missed one very important part of my day called dinner. I am starving. Before we go, I do want to throw congratulations back out to our winner, Mr. Chuck. Congrats on winning the headphones for your girlfriend. Well picked, well picked. I want to thank Cyberbyte for stopping on in. Always a pleasure to have you guys here. Thank you, Star Effort, Hair Force, and Jen for the super chats and donations. Much appreciated. I have some halfway decent accents, Ian, but we'll have to get into a different stream for that one of these days. Oh, yeah, until then, we'll see you in the next one. No, but thank you all for being here tonight. I really appreciate it. It's always a good time. So tomorrow, coming out real quick, we have a video coming out, full review on this guy right here, the Power from Banggood. A little bit of a Temu change up for a bit. Wednesday, we're going to have another video coming out. That should be the Cyberbyte mouse giveaway. And yeah, we'll be going from there. Shout out the video that I am most proud of. The video that I am most proud of is definitely one of my least popular videos on the channel. But to answer that question directly, I will. I absolutely will. One sec. Where the heck are you? Let me find it here. One sec. I'm having trouble linking. One sec. There we go. There it is. So this right here, this is hands down the video I am probably most proud of on my entire channel. I spent 6 months building an RTX 4080 portable PC build. I was super happy with the way it turned out. I made it out of actual real carbon fiber. I built the entire case custom from scratch. I thought it was an awesome video. Power bank video will probably be coming out by next Sunday, depending on when the power banks arrive, for those who are curious. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, Ian. You should go get some sleep as well. No, seriously, though, I appreciate everybody being here, even sticking through all the camera issues. You know, had to go to the overhead camera. The S10 5G saves the day. Yeah, go check out that video. Thanks, everybody, for stopping in. Thanks again for the super chats. You know, every penny counts. It all helps the channel, and I appreciate you guys extremely. On that note, we will see you guys on the next one.